So, yes.
You said that there are almost thousands of words in Armenian that come from Persian. How about the Persians having taken from us? Why do you assume that we would have borrowed from them?
Oh, yeah.
Not the other way around.
They have borrowed from us. Yeah, a lot of the Avestan words, many Avestan words come from Armenian. But it's very hard right now to sort of keep an account because very few people in Iran know Avestan. It's a very, very old language and very few Armenians know Avestan also. But yeah, we have given them lots of words too.
Like Przish and Pozish. Like
I didn't know that.
In Iranian, doctor, Przish is Pozish. So it's almost the same word. So they took it from us, or? I mean, I don't believe that just because there's so many more millions today, that historically they would have necessarily influenced us, and not the other way around.
No, you're right. We have influenced them also, but the fact is, they were a huge empire. They occupied us for centuries. We never occupied that country. They were an empire which went all the way to Greece, from Greece to India to Egypt. They had their muscle, their military, their culture they imposed. We had to use. It is a matter of political, military power. That's why they could impose their words on us. It wasn't poverty of our language.
But there's a lot of words that the Turks have taken from Armenian.
Oh yeah.
And yet they were the big empire and we weren't.
No, I mean...
a lot of the mothers were, many generations were Armenian, so the mothers would have spoken those words to their kids, and and with the Seljuks, there was, like, apparently they wrote with the Armenian script in their language, Turkish, but they used the Armenian alphabet because the Arabic was very awkward and it doesn't sort of lend itself to Turkish.
But a lot of words that we use conversationally, I mean, at least Western Armenians, and we assume they are Turkish, they're not Turkish. Those words are mostly Persian or Arabic. Mostly. Trafalgar Square. But that comes from Spain. That's where Napoleon's
origin
was defeated by Nelson, and he died. Taraf al-Jara. In Arabic is Taraf al-Jara. Yeah, the name is Taraf al-Jara, which has become, it's just like Gibraltar. Lots of Spanish place names of Arab origin. Yes?
There's several words that end with stan. Hayastan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Do you know anything about that word ending?
Yeah, it means the land of. Yeah, and most possibly, perhaps Raj can help me. It is of Iranian origin.
It's Proto-Indo-European for sure.
Yeah.
If it's Iranian, Indo-Iranian, or Sanskrit, Iraq can do that.
Yeah, it is, as you said, all the Central Asian countries all end with Stan. We call our country Hayastan. Stan is part of our language, but it's not of Armenian origin. Oh, pumpernickel. Okay, the story about pumpernickel is this. I mean, it sounds so good that you don't believe it. When Napoleon was in Germany, he was riding a horse called Nickel, and the Germans offered him black bread. And Napoleon had not seen black bread before. And he said, this is not good enough for even Nickel to eat. Okay, pour nickel. Pumpernickel. It is beautiful, but I don't know. It's like, people think that news comes from northeast, west, south. No, it comes from nouveau. It means new in French. Nothing to do with news. There are certain words like this which sound so nice, people like to believe them. And I like to believe pumpernickel, it's so good. Yes.
Ուրեմն հարցումը րոպե, վարկյան եւ երկվարկյան։ Որն է ավելի ճիշտ, ուրդեի եկած է, ինչ է հարաբերությունը։
Now, I don't know about Rove. Yeah, հայերեն ասացի, okay? Զարմանալի օրեն հայերեն ժամանակ եւ տեղ բառը նույնն է. Space and time is the same, which is bizarre, you know. We say vardian and we say var. It's the same word. Okay? The reason is very simple. In the old days, people, when they traveled, they didn't know about distance. If you ask them, you know, where is this place? They'll say, it takes 3 hours. So, distance was time. So, that's how place and time, and the word vairi is also the same word, because it means people who live outside our place. If you live outside our place, you are uncouth, uncultured, savage, vairi. Same word like pagan. Pagan originally meant in Roman country person, countryman. Okay? So pagan then started to mean somebody who doesn't believe in God.
Րոպե հայերեն parça չգրնար հայերենը լավչամ գիտեր բուն ինչ որմեկ լեզուեն եկած է, բայց հայերենի մեջ ոյվե պար ռայով չսկսիր, եթե ռայովը սկսած է, ասել է որ օտար լեզուեն եկած է, ինչպես ռամքը պարը կամ ռոպեն, օտար լեզուեն եկած է լավի, ռայով parça։
I have always been intrigued by the expression gas garnier hepteri sepsel. What could it possibly refer to?
God is a linguist.
Yes, I actually did a project on this in my third year. Controversy is about to happen. Ipetev, we borrowed his process from Turks.
Yeah.
Like, what's the word for yellow in Turkish? You guys, okay, I already expressed it. And the actual process that occurs, if you know, the rhyming, gas, garmir, gap, ganach, sev, sev, the first part of the rhyme ends with either a r or a p. This is based on what letter the base word starts with. So if it starts with a letter that comes from the front of the tongue, like da, ta, sa, ra, it ends with a p. If it begins with something else, and gasgarmi, sev, sev, it wouldn't, like sev, sev wouldn't work. They both, it comes with the tongue thing, it's phonology. So things like this happen, from the Turks.
Սովետալյան Հայաստանեն ամսակիրքի մեջ ջարդացի մեկ հոտվածը, որը որ կրդված է շատ նշանավոր լեզվապանեմ, դժպարտապար անունը չեմ հիշերգոր, անդեղ է դսվել գոր այդպես, հայերը, հին հայերը դսեն եղեր շապտվա օրեր այդպես, մեկ շապտի, երկու շապտի, երեք շապտի, չորեք շապտի, հինչ շապտի, վեց շապտի, շապատ, որոշ փոփոխություններն եղած են, ուրբաթը շաբաթը վեց շաբթին գլագոր ուրբաթ, իսկ մեկ շաբթին գլագոր գիրագին։ Ինչ գիտեք որ այսօր վերաբերյալ։
Բանական է սա, ինչպես որոշի գփոխի, մանավանդ հին մշակույթի ժամանակ, երբ որ ամեն քյուղ գրեթե, չսեմ քաղաք, ամեն քյուղ արդեն isolated, գլզիացած է։ Մանավանդ Հայաստանի վերստերմով, լեռնային, ծում, ամեն մարդ իրեն լեզուն ունենա, սկսի փոխվել արտահայտությունները, անորոմալ շատ դայալեկտ կլա, սովորությունները կփոխվի։ Հիմա, քանի որ դապրիկ global culture-ս է, ամեն ինչ նույն է գլագոր, ամեն մարդ լորունի ամեն ինչ է, եւ isolation-ը կվերջանագոր, ասպողությունները կենանգոր։ Հին ադենը, մարդիկ մեկ հյուրեն միսկու, աղջիկ չեն դա։ Անչափ մշակույթները այսօր այդ գլզիացած է։ So, բնական է ցերսած։ Ասիգա գփոխի ժամանակի ժամանակը երրորդ վերջնն է գսեկտե Peygamber Mevlüt'ün ժամանակը ուրիշ բաներ կան օրերը ավելի տարբեր են so yeah sure
Ano Paris origin Yerevan Nakhichevan Avane Bukhari
Avan Ana Indo-European meçhapçıları non è via everybody says it's Constantinople, Constantine's city, but Turks say no. They always call it Istanbul. It's a Turkish name. Just like Anatolia is a Turkish version. But everybody knows that Anatolia means where the sun rises.
First of all, we all thank Mr. Tutunjian for his, how shall I say, very important. Instead of the conventional lectures we come and we talk about this and so on, most of it we already know what the speaker is going to talk about. So this was a bit different. And hopefully AGBU and other organizations will put on some programs which really will mingle a bit of entertainment with information and socializing.